I'm intrigued, as you can see in some of our videos, by what is required in terms of focus, choices, and vulnerability to play any scene, but especially one where you're flying solo. It's one thing to have a scene where you're one of two or more characters. You have other people, you have other lines, you have thoughts, actions to feed you, to play off of, other words and dynamics for you to react to. But what happens when you are all alone? You, the actor, you, the actress. What happens when you have a scene to play and nobody to play it with? Where do you go? How do you nourish yourself with the thoughts and the feelings and mechanics of your character when you're on that playground all by yourself? Imagine a scene where you're playing a real estate agent trying to sell a house to a couple of people, and they're not interested, they're very negative and even a little mean about it, and they don't buy it, and you need to sell it. What would be your reaction? Well, given the above stats, this is a scene that one actress created.
You know, you could have some really fun backyard get-togethers out here.
The ad said this pool was lagoon-like. There's nothing lagoon-like about it. Except for maybe the bugs. Don't have any plants out here.
What do you call this? Is this not a plant? If you have a problem with the plants, I can always call my landscape architect. Solved.
I mean, I think lagoon, I think waterfall, I think tropical. This is a cement hole.
I have some tiki torches in the garage.
So this is the incredible Annette Bening, and I mean incredible. In this scene, this actress has placed herself in the world so firmly, so solidly, that nothing else exists. First, she decided that she could not allow herself even that brief moment of weakness, of vulnerability, that chink in her armor for her failure at the core thing that she uses to prove her worth, which is real estate. If she does, her whole structure will collapse. She's picture perfect on the outside and hanging on by a thread within. Now, apparently Sam Mendes, the director, allowed his actors to improvise, to go off script in emotionally hot moments. Kudos for a director that brave and strong. Weaker directors are too scared of losing control. But in this case, a brilliant call. So, instead of a sale, all she has is her failure to accomplish something, to be someone, to matter in her own life. The fear and anger and frustration of her tightened down proper American world begins to crumble like fragile clay, and she cannot allow herself that vulnerability which she sees as weakness. The self-slapping, the mantra, "Shut up, you weak, weak baby," that was all hers, I'm told. And I also am told she did it in one take. Brilliant. If she, the actress, looks outside her character, okay, if Annette Bening looked outside her character, this this person that she is right now, her eyes are going to see lights, reflectors, cables, camera, a mic on a boom with an operator, technicians, the director, maybe the producers, makeup and hair people, script supervisor taking notes, monitors, an entire film crew staring at her and thinking and doing their jobs, and plus having opinions. If she lets any of that get into her consciousness for an atomic second, she's doomed. That camera, with the operators probably not 4 feet from her face, is there, but not in Annette Bening's world. She's alone, and she's living in the moment. And she makes that moment alive. Put yourself in that position. What would you be able to reach for to bring the emotions to that character and scene that it requires to make that magic happen? Wouldn't you love to ask Miss Bening what hers was? How she got to that place? I certainly would. Maybe we can get her on and ask her sometime. Actors and actresses, Ms. Annette Bening, an example to us all. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It helps us grow the channel, and hit the notifications button below so you can be alerted of any new videos when they come out. And if you know of someone who might benefit by what we're teaching here, please share this video. And until we're together again, I send you peace and all success. Maintain good health, happiness, and total self-confidence. Remember, you are the artist.